MLB Nate, what's the deal?
What's that word, my guy?
Nothing, bro. Glad we can get the interview in. How you been?
I've been good, man. Been good, man. Staying out the way, working, man. That's about
Okay.
it.
You see you back active now. It's been a little minute
Yes, sir, man. It feel good. Back better than ever, bro.
for sure. But before we get into all that, just this your first time on the timeline. Let everybody know where you from. What was your childhood like growing up?
I go by MLB Nate. I'm from the west side of Detroit. I grew up on it's like 7 Mile Livernois area. Man, my childhood was good, bro. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I had both my parents I had both my parents my whole life. We all lived in the same house till I was like 9, 10. But yeah, bro, my dad was in my life, my mom was in my life. I had a pretty good childhood, bro. Looking back on it, we did a lot of shit together as a family and shit. So it probably played a big part in, what I'm saying, how family oriented and how much I care about my family and the people that I love. That probably play a big role on me today, for real.
Okay. And then just like growing up in the city and things like what was you into outside of music them early years?
Man, I'm gonna be honest. Me and all my niggas, like any nigga you really see me with to this day, I've been rocking with since I was probably 9, 10 years old, bro. Like everybody was playing sports. Like I got niggas that's in the league now. I got some niggas that was in the league. Like whether it was football, basketball. I played baseball growing up. You feel me? I went to college for it for a year. So, bro, everybody was really kind of focused on sports. You know what I'm saying? Like Detroit is Detroit, so it's always, you growing up in the city is always gonna be you're gonna be within that environment. It's always gonna be shit that's inevitable to happen. But for the most part, we was, you know what I'm saying, all locked in, bro, trying to achieve our goals, playing sports for real, for real.
Okay. And then like I know you said your main focus was baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where the name come from or
Yeah, bro.
is it
So
like a
yeah, so before I even start rapping or anything like that, all my names on social media used to just be MLB Nate, cause like I said, I play baseball, bro. But once I got into the rap and everything, uh, at first I had a different name. My name was Nate Lewis. It was just my name. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, man, I damn near got to change it. Everybody was telling me, why don't you just make your rap name like your Instagram name? And I'm like, bro, cause MLB, it don't make sense. I don't know. You feel me? What to make that stand for? And this shit might sound like cliche and shit, bro. Like, but no rap cap. Like, bro, I had a dream one night, and like, I'm actually going to pick up my chain, bro. I ain't had no chain, I had no jewelry, no kid, no nothing. I'm going to pick up my chain, gang, and bro, I get an MLB chain made, and he asking me, he like, what do MLB stand for? And it just rolled off my tongue like move like bosses. And I woke up and I remembered it. I normally don't even remember my dreams, bro. I'm gonna be honest, but I woke up and I remembered it, and I'm like, damn, like MLB move like bosses. And at that point, I'm like, shit, I can just change my shit to MLB Nate, move like bosses Nate. You feel me? And that's when I kind of started my whole brand. And I actually did go get my chain, man. You feel me? So it was just it was all full circle, bro. You feel me?
that you mentioned it for a minute. That first project you did under the name like your name just Nate Lewis,
Mm-hmm.
The World Is Mine, like the
Yeah.
volume 1. Where was like you said you went to college for baseball. Was you on a
Mm-hmm.
scholarship?
Yeah. So I had went D3, bro. So
Okay.
when I went to Albion for a year. So when you D3, they don't really it's not an athletic scholarship, but they come up with scholarships to like, you feel me, fund your schooling. So like, you feel me, my last name Lewis, they give me a Lewis scholarship. You feel me, like they so that they can stay within like the system, but it's really no like athletic scholarships at that level. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Okay, so when you going off to do the baseball, do you already have the idea to
Uh,
rap in the back of your head or what? How did that start?
yeah, bro. So in high school, it was the first time I ever made a song for real. Like me and a couple of the guys and shit. We used to record like, you feel me, at somebody crib in the closet, set up the booth in the closet, bro. And somebody just knew how to work the little what we was using at the time, like band lab, something like that, bro. Some shit, you feel me. But somebody knew how to work it. We'd just be in there, you feel me. They'd play around with the auto tune. But like I wasn't, like I said, I was still heavy in baseball, you feel me. So it was like, I wasn't really too much into it at the time. It was just something I was doing in my free time just for fun, like with the guys or something, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So when do you feel like the shift came from, all right, I'm about to take the rap serious, and did you stop playing baseball or how did that go?
Yeah, bro. So I actually got injured. Like I had, it wasn't a career-ending injury, but for me it was. You feel me? I tore the ligament in my elbow and shit. I had to have surgery. I had to recover for 15 months. So my first year at Albion, I had redshirted, and I was going through rehab, all that, bro. And then I just kind of realized, like, being away from something that long, bro, it kind of open your eyes and make you realize, like, damn, do I love this shit as much as I thought I did? You know what I'm saying? Especially anybody who playing sports at the collegiate level, bro, you know how hard and how tiring them practices, them long ass days is, bro. And I'm doing this shit and I ain't even playing. You feel me? So I'm thinking like, damn, like I'm redshirt, I can't play. So I'm thinking like, damn, man, I just had to make the decision like this ain't really what I want to do no more. Like, so that's when I stopped playing. Like I had resigned from the team and shit. And you know, anybody who been doing something your whole life and then it just stopped like that, you hit like a standstill and you be like, damn, like what I'm finna do now? Like what's next? You feel me? And for me it was just like shit. I went through a point. I was just experiencing shit, trying new shit. You feel me? It's my first time having this much free time. Like, so I'm just experiencing new shit, bro. And I'm like, damn, like I went to the studio one day. I had never been to the actual recording studio. I went to Mix Factory. That was my first time ever recording over in Southfield and shit in the studio. I just fell in love with it, bro. Locked in with an engineer over there, bro, and just start going at it. Like, shit, it really just kind of happened, bro. Like, I hadn't planned on it or nothing like that. But it was always something that I like to do. I always like to make music, you feel me?
Okay, so was it around that time when you put that first project together?
Yep, that was like 2019, 2018,
18.
2018, yeah, 2018. When I like first locked in the studio and really like tried to ever really put together like a body of work or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now when that's your first project, so when you putting that together, like, what are you thinking you gonna do with it? Is it like I'm making this, I want to just send it to all my friends, have people listen to it, or do
Uh,
you got the idea of like, yeah, this finna blow up? Like, what you thinking while you making that?
no, while I'm making it, I mean, I'm thinking how pretty much every young artist is at the time. Like, I'm just going to the studio. I'm gonna go make 10 songs. Say I'm gonna go make 10 songs, 11 songs, and I'm gonna put out a tape. And like, of course, you know, you thinking bro, you got all your niggas telling you, bro, this shit crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Any young artist gonna think like, you know, oh, this shit about to go, like this shit about to blow. You feel me? But I mean, for some it do, for some it don't. But I feel like that's how every young up and coming artist really view their music. Like, oh yeah, this shit, this the one. Like this, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you got your support group, you got people in your corner backing you. You know what I'm saying? But I can't, like, looking back on it, it's like, you know, I don't necessarily know if I say like this shit gonna blow, but I remember like for sure thinking like, you know what I'm saying, like damn, this the best shit I ever did at this time. You feel me? So I'm thinking like, all right, I know people gonna fuck with me. I know people gonna fuck with it. You know.
So when you after you released it, and then you start getting like different, like outside of your friends, there's people listening to it, and you start getting feedback. How did you feel about it after that?
Man, that shit was motivating for real, for real. Like that shit was kind of like, I ain't gonna say it was like trial and error, like it was a test run, but in a way it was a test run, bro, because that was my first project ever. I didn't know how people was gonna react to it, but I remember I think right before I dropped that project, I had dropped the single, which is probably like still one of my most streamed songs to this day. I had dropped a single called Timely, and I just remember that, like, the impact that had at the time, and like for me and just like everybody around me, bro. Like I was back then I was doing heavy shows, anything, performing everywhere, showcase, everything like that. You feel me? And I was getting like a good reception from that record, and yeah, bro. That, I ain't gonna lie, like that record and then that project kind of definitely inspired me, kind of made me want to stay in the music shit, like keep pushing, you know.
Okay, so you go from that, and then you change the name, and you do another project, and then what happens after that? Because I know eventually you go into where you take a break.
Right, right, right. So I think I dropped uh after that project, bro. I dropped what was it? Move Like a Boss, and then I dropped Strictly for My Fan. No, I dropped Move Like a Boss. What was it? What was the one with Dangerous and all that shit on there?
That one, I was just listening to that. Give me 1 second.
I'm trying to think of the sequence how I dropped it. It was
So
more
you had Move Like a Boss,
uh-huh.
then Dangerous.
Dangerous.
Those was both in 2019,
Uh-huh.
and then 2020 you had Strictly for
Strictly
My
for my
Fans.
fans, right? Then I took a little pause and shit. So yeah, bro. Honestly, for me, you know, I can honestly say up until probably 2022, like early 2022, I was still going hard. Like you said, I dropped twice in 2019, and I came in 2020, and then I dropped another project in between, like a little EP. But up until 2022, I wasn't as consistent as I had been, but I feel like in a way it was still some type of consistency, you know, as far as me dropping music, dropping visuals.
And you're still out there.
Yeah, I'm still in the mix,
seen,
you know what I'm saying? But the 2022 hit, and I ended up middle of 2022. I ended up moving to Atlanta. You feel me? I was down there. I just moved back to the city probably a month and some change ago, something like that. But I was in Atlanta for a couple years, about 2.5 years, and so when I got down there, me being such a different artist from the city and having such a different sound. You feel me? I had always been going back and forth, traveling back and forth to Atlanta. I was recording a lot in Atlanta. I got a family there. You know what I'm saying? I had hella connections down there, so I was I was excited to get down there and get on that music scene. You know what I'm saying? And that played a heavy part in why I moved. But I really just love the city of Atlanta. So I moved there in 2022, and when I moved there, I start peeping the scene, and I'm like, man, this really kind of ain't what I thought it was for an artist at this point in my career. You get what I'm saying? I feel like I don't regret moving to Atlanta, nothing like that. But I feel like just kind of like the city, but it's way worse. Atlanta, like the music scene is so oversaturated, bro. It's just like so many young artists that's just like me, that's actually from the city of Atlanta, that's up and coming, that's grinding, trying to make it, you know what I'm saying, make their way in this shit. So it's like, for me, I had like some type of, buzz, or I had a following, you know what I'm saying, back home in my city. But it's like, damn, I just moved to another city and I'm about to start all over. Like, I ain't even take over my city before I moved and tried to do something, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of, I started thinking about that as time was progressing. And I was always making music, bro. I never stopped, like, making music. That's the thing, bro. Like, I'm a studio rat, bro. I'm in here every day, bro. Like, I never stopped making music. It was just being on the scene, releasing and shit. And it was just like, man, I come back to the city. Every time I come back to the city, like, something happen. Like, and I'll be like, damn, I'll be thinking like, damn, maybe that's where I need to be though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's home. You know, I got so many connections and networks and different support groups here, bro, that, you feel me? Me living in Atlanta kind of, I stagnated myself. I ain't blaming it on me living there, but like, in a way, it did stagnate me, bro. Like, I wasn't as it kind of took my passion away from this shit, because I'm like, damn, now I'm back at ground zero. You feel me? Like, and I didn't put in so much work just to even get to where I was in the city, that it's like, and I still got so far to go with this shit, that it was like, damn, I gotta start all over. You know what I'm saying? So that shit kind of just, it wasn't motivating to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I just wasn't motivated to drop music and be all in the mix, and you know what I'm saying. So for like really like 2 years, bro, like I said, I never stopped making music, bro. I shot hella videos, still did all this shit just behind the scenes, but I never popped out with nothing for real.
Was it any like specific instances that happened in Atlanta where you was just like, damn, I ain't really fucking with this like that?
Hell no, bro, because I really can't say I don't fuck with it. Like, I love Atlanta, bro. Like, that's always gonna be my second home, you feel me? Like, bro, I got hella family down there. I was there for 2.5 years, so I know hella motherfuckers down there, bro. Like, I never say it was nothing that happened that caused me to say I hated, or this wasn't for me, or nothing like that. But as far as the music go, I know that, like, it's important for me to come back home and generate an organic buzz before I try to go take over another nigga's city, when this niggas has been there their whole life, that's, you know what I'm saying, and already got their name, already got the same shit I got in my city, you feel me? And I'm starting from ground zero. Like, so that was really it for me as far as music. But I love the city, bro. Like, I'm still back and forth, you feel me? Like, I'm living here, but I still go to Atlanta a lot, bro. Like, I'ma always love Atlanta, bro. Like, that's my second home.
Yeah, I mean, the music scene in Atlanta is definitely huge, and it's the city going too. But I definitely see what you're saying, where it's like they've been there, they've been working, they've been
Exactly.
trying to establish that area.
Exactly.
And it's like you kind of coming in and they
Right.
already got that
Exactly.
lead. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? Like, even if you're doing like a showcase or something like that,
Right.
they got a lot of people who didn't maybe heard them at another showcase or some shit. So it's like a history they didn't build already.
Facts. And it'd be the same way if they was to come here and try to do that shit. You feel me? So it's
Yeah.
like, but I ain't think about that for real. I didn't think that deep into it. I'm just thinking like, man, I know my sound. I know, and at the time, my sound then still wasn't even what my sound is now, bro. Like, I done progressed so much, and I'm still progressing. So it's like, I just always knew my sound was different from the city. You feel me? And motherfuckers be trying to have it. A lot of motherfuckers got the misconception that you can't be different where you from. And like, I ain't gonna lie, the younger Nate, I probably used to think like that. Like, damn, I need to get off the city. Like, woo, nah. Like, bro, keep putting in the leg work, bro. Like, keep pressing, keep doing what you gotta do, bro. Cause it's nothing wrong with being different. Be yourself, bro. Don't try to fall into a pool of every other artist, bro. Just be yourself. Like, what's gonna separate you from everybody else? You know what I'm saying? Without the gimmicks, without all the extra shit, like real music. Like, what's gonna separate you from somebody else?
That's real shit, cause it's a lot of like, yeah, we might have a certain sound for a certain area, but it might also be people in that area that's looking for another sound, that's ready for another sound, that's kind of tired of hearing the same sound, you know. So you never really know when you can introduce some new shit to somebody and they ain't even know that they liked it, you know. So talk to me about the creation of Perfect Timing. Like, when you was making this, was you thinking like, yeah, I'm back? Like, how was this whole process? When did you decide that you was gonna do it?
So for real, bro, Perfect Timing is like a combination of songs all the way back from 2021, bro. Like, it's songs that's 3 years old on this project. This songs I just made some months ago. So it's like, for real, for me, bro, like I said, the whole time I wasn't like dropping music actively and on the scene, I was still making music. So I had so many songs to choose from, bro, that it was just like, I really had to sit down with like people I trust, people who opinion that I trust, and put some shit together, bro, because it was so many songs to choose from, and I really could have had more than the 15 I had on there. You feel me? But I'm like, nah, this like, this a perfect size project to pop back out. And at the same time, like, I really ain't even know what I struggled with the name for so long, bro. Like, I didn't know what I was gonna call this project for real. Like, that was another thing, a reason why it was prolonged so long. Cause I'm like, I don't know what to call this, but I wasn't trying to force it for real. I'm like, I know it's gonna come to me like when the time right and shit. And I think I was just in a conversation. I think I was talking to my nigga Jay or somebody, and we was just talking, and we was talking about the music, talking about everything, and just me come popping back out and shit. And I'm like, this shit perfect timing. And I thought about it afterward. I'm like, damn, like, that shit make a lot of sense. Like, perfect timing. Like, this shit perfect timing. I'm back in the city now, bro. Like, I'm hungry. I want this shit, bro. Like, I'm in overdrive right now. You feel me? So everything perfect timing. Everything happened when it's supposed to, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the name definitely made sense to like somebody who didn't know the whole process of what you was doing. Just seeing the perfect timing after it's been a while, it just kind of fit.
Yeah.
How did you decide? Like, how do you decide what artists you want to work with and like have featured on your projects? Because I know you got some projects where you didn't have no features.
Right. Yeah.
So like, how do you?
It's actually my first project with features.
Yeah. So how do you go about like choosing artists to feature with?
Honestly, bro, I'm not gonna say on this project, every artist that I have a song with, for the most part, I have like a relationship with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can hit them up, we chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's just Insta, whatever. But I got a relationship with pretty much every artist on this tape. But I don't necessarily. I understand this shit a bitch. At the end of the day, I don't go into every situation trying to necessarily be cool with niggas and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck with your music, you know what I'm saying, or you fuck with me, and a lot of niggas, some niggas might hit me up, some niggas I'll hit them up. You feel me? Like, ain't no shame in my game. If I fuck with your shit, bro, I'm one of the niggas I'ma show love. Like, feel me? It be too much. A lot of niggas be thinking that shit dick sucking, whatever y'all niggas wanna call it, but it's like, bro, I feel like, bro, if you passionate about something, you fuck with this craft so much, you see another nigga going crazy, you see another nigga he might not even be going crazy. He could be a low key nigga, and I just fuck with your music. Like I do songs with niggas all the time, bro, that don't even have no name. That's not, you feel me? That's not no established. Nobody really know, but I fuck with your music. Like that's just the type of nigga I am, bro. Like it's about the music for me. Like and you know what I'm saying, you never really be knowing about a nigga character for real until you get around a nigga. Like so it ain't necessarily about that. Like but it's more so, you know, if I fuck with you, bro, if I fuck with your music, like I'm down to work. You feel me?
How did that process usually go? Like, are you were you in the studio with some of these features and let y'all make the songs together, or is it you send it like I think it'll sound good on this? Or?
Everybody on this tape, I was in the studio with.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in the studio. I like being in the studio. I mean, I have sent songs and shit, but I like being in the studio. I like, cause like, bro, I don't like. I mean, we probably get into this, but I don't like. My process is a lot different. I feel like from a lot of like artists. Like I know a lot of niggas punch in and shit, but it's like you would probably just have to be in the studio to see my process to understand what I'm saying. But my creative process is like, bro, I can't. It's to the point now, bro, where like I probably could if I put my mind to it, but somebody send me some beats and shit like that. Like I might listen to them for sure. Like a lot of niggas send me beats, I might listen to them. But I can't. I'm not the type of nigga that can like sit down and write to shit. Like I can't. Like my mind not even wired like that no more. Like it's been years since I've been on that, bro. Like I don't even want to hear no beats for real until I get in the studio. I get in the studio, I hear some shit I fuck with, I instantly just go in there and I create, bro. So it's like I really like to do that process like with the artist, you feel me? Like, cause I like to feed off of niggas and I don't just want it to be, all right, I'm about to lay a hook down, you send your verse, I'ma finish the song. Like, no, like we can go back and forth, we can do it, you know what I'm saying? Let's make a real song, like, you feel me? Especially in instances where like, and I didn't pay for features, especially in instances like where I'm paying for features, but like, no, we're gonna get the most out of this shit. Like, you feel me? It ain't about to be though, or you about to send your 16. Nah, like I mean, if it gotta be like that, it gotta be like that. You feel me? But if time allow for us to both be in the studio at the same time, like shit, why not? You feel me?
Yeah, I feel like it. Do you feel like it come together more?
It's more organic. It's more authentic because you feeding off my energy, I'm feeding off your energy, as opposed to you just hearing what or a lot. I know a lot of niggas that just send a blank beat and have another nigga, you feel me, on that bitch like nah. So, but I like creating with the artist, bro. Like I like that, and it's fun, bro. Like this whole process is fun to me. I love making music, bro. So
yeah, so I mean, I could imagine it being more like it's like what you do. So like being in there and really doing it and having the other person with you and y'all really creating something and getting that final, you know, thing, that final product at the end is like a satisfying thing to finish. Like, so since you were, which was your favorite studio session out of all the features that you had on the tape?
I ain't gonna lie, I probably had to say either me and Vay or me and Mike. One of those was probably the best. Those was definitely two of my favorite studio sessions though. Like with Vay, I hit Vay up. Me and Vay did a song in like 2021. We did that song like 2021 or something like that. Before I even moved to the A, we did that song. And like I hit her up, bro, on the gram and shit, you feel me? She ain't know me, I ain't know her, but I'm like, damn, like you hard as hell, like I wanna get something in with you. She like, for sure, like woo woo woo. And shit, I had a session here. I told her, I'm like, shit, I'm having a session on this day, like push up to the stool and shit, woo woo. She like, all right, bet, yada yada. She hit me, you feel me? And you know, I understand how it is being a female, like in the music industry too, like. So she hit me for real, and she pulled up. She hit me when she was outside. She pulled up with just her homegirl. Came in here, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, my studio sessions be a vibe, bro. My studio sessions really be parties, bro. Like I love this shit. Like, and we might have the bros in here. It might be some females in here. Like we drinking, you feel me, vibing. Like so when she walked in and seeing like, oh, it's female, it's a hella females in here. He ain't just with niggas. Like I don't be with niggas, bro. Like so it's a couple niggas in here, mostly females. They all, oh girl, take a shot. Like, ooh, you feel me? She like, damn, like I didn't expect this shit to go like this. You feel me? She's like, no, I fuck with you and shit. And we made some hard shit. And we just been locked in ever since, bro. Like we got other songs too. We got a couple other songs together, but yeah, that was a vibe for sure. Like that studio session was turned, bro. And the song came out fire, so yeah, and then the one with Mike, it was actually on some humbug shit, bro. Like, I was at a video shoot for my man's, this bro cousin. It's like my cousin. We all grew up together. Free Zeke, by the way. But yeah, bro, like It was him. He had did a tape with Rio. So I pull up to the video shoot. Shit, we in there chilling and shit. The nigga Mike had walked up and he's like, "Who did your piece?" And shit. I'm like, "Gary and shit." He like, "Damn." He had just got some shit from Gary, so we start chopping up about that shit. And then I'm like, "Shit, bro." Like we was shooting at the hip hop lab, so I'm like, "Shit." I'm like, "What you trying to do?" I'm like, "Shit, let's get in there right now." Like and shit. And he was like, "Shit." He told me he was doing it. He gave me a deal. Like he like, "Shit, just throw me this and we can get in there right now. We in here." Shit. I gave it to him. Shit, we got in that bitch. And when we in that bitch, he like, "Damn, nigga, like you hard for real." You feel me? Like this shit hard. Like, feel me? Rio walked in that bitch, damn near trying to hop on that bitch again. Like free Rio too. But like, you feel me? That was just a crazy night, bro. It's just like on some humbug shit. But that's what happened when you just be in the mix, bro. Like when you just be on the scene, like you never know who you gonna bump into, bro. And if you got all your ducks in a row, shit, nigga not about to turn down no pay. You feel me? Like and don't get me wrong, like I'm not just out here paying niggas to rap with me. Like don't get me wrong, but like nigga, like if it's an artist that I genuinely fuck with and I know dog got a buzz or I know he got a platform to where I can use his platform to amplify what I got going on, and he want a couple dollars, like shit, fuck it, like we ain't stressing it. You feel me? So it is what it is.
It's a win-win for everybody getting what they
it's a win-win for everybody.
What they wanted to get out of the situation.
And then 9 times out of 10 for me.
And then the song was hard.
Yeah, bro. Like 9 out of 10 for me. Like you said, the songs be hard and niggas be fucking with it. So niggas are like support it and post it and you feel me, do that shit off the strength. It ain't like I'm going in there like I'm about to go in there and do my thing. Like I'm confident in myself enough to know like, oh no. Like I'm trying to box him in on this bitch. Like I'm not paying you to rap with me, nigga. I'm trying to fuck you up on this bitch. You feel me? So that's what I be on for real, bro. Like, you know.
Have you ever had to adjust to like somebody else the way they make music? Cause like I know we done seen the videos of Mike. Like he punch in a lot, and you say you did. So how do that work when y'all got different creative styles?
Shit. You know I punch in too. Like everything I make be punched in, but it's like you know. With them niggas, they obviously rap different. Like, shout out to the whole Flint, bro. I fuck with all the Flint niggas and shit. But them niggas obviously rap different. Like, them niggas is different types of niggas, bro. So it's like, you know, the younger me though probably wouldn't have felt as comfortable as I feel now, bro, in my artistry. Like now it don't matter who you is, what type of beat we on, what type of like, no, I'm about to try and make this song mine. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't really try to assimilate or try to, you feel me, adjust to nobody's style. I think it's actually better when you bring your own like flavor, you bring your own style to some shit, and they bring their own style to some shit, and it mesh. You feel me? And that's more so what I be on. Like I'm a melodic rapper, bro. Like I'm an artist, but that's what I do. I do a lot of melodic rap. So it's like I'm not about to get on a city beat and not do what I already been doing. Like I can get on the city beat these days and still be myself. Like I remember I used to have to, you know what I'm saying, have niggas cook me up certain type of beats and shit because I hadn't found my sound necessarily yet. Like, and that's key, bro. Like when you find your sound, it's more so like, all right, now I know how I can come on this. I know how I can come on that. You feel me? Like it's just about being yourself, like knowing yourself, knowing what you can do for real.
And as far as like your style, how would you describe your style of music?
I say, bro, melodic, but I still talk my shit though. Like if you listen, I'm really still shit talking. Like I'm still from the city, so it's still gonna be in a way like, you know, that's what we do, bro. We shit talk like. But then I make pain music too. Like I make a lot of music that's like everybody can relate to. So I don't be trying to like focus on one, stay in one lane or the other, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be trying to I'm just versatile. I really describe myself as versatile, bro. Like I can rap. I really want to take vocal lessons. I ain't gonna say I can sing, bro, but I can do a little something. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm melodic for sure. But
some of these songs it'd be cool to just be able to hold a note.
Yeah,
like
exactly,
I get what you're saying.
Exactly. So that's definitely something I want to do. I want to take vocal lessons for sure, bro. But I can do a little something like in the studio. You feel me? Like I know how to use my voice and utilize, you know what I'm saying, the shit to make myself sound good. You feel me? But yeah, I wanna definitely get better at that. But really, bro, I'm versatile, bro. Like I don't these days I don't really shy away from no type of beat, no type of vibe, bro. Like if we in the stool and we fucking with it, that's what I'm gonna go with. You feel me? So.
And I know, like you said, like you from time to time you'll make some pain music too. Like you put your emotion into your work with some songs like Hard Place. I know you didn't put that on the project, but like, how do you have to get yourself to a point where you comfortable enough to release a song like that? I know to make it, it's just passion, but like to put out how you really feel in the inside, like how does that go?
Honestly, I feel like those songs be the easiest ones for me to release, bro. And I say that because that shit is 100% authentic. Like that shit is 100% genuine. Like don't get me wrong, I'm not saying my music not authentic. I'm saying that like that shit is shit that's straight from the heart. Like every bar is really how I felt. Like when I make songs like that, bro, it's like writing in a journal or something. It's like expressing yourself. You get what I'm saying? As opposed to just talking shit or you know what I'm saying, popping it like no, like I'm telling you exactly how I feel right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And those songs be to be honest, a lot of them songs like that be the ones that go up the most for me for real, bro. Like or get the best reception. Cause it be like everybody can feel that. Like that hard place is some like everybody done lost somebody, bro. You feel me? And like I made that song at a very like vulnerable point. I made that song the same day my granny died. So it was like, you know, my granny died today. Feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that shit is facts, bro. Like she did, you know? So I feel like that should be the easiest for me to release for real, bro.
Sure. So after you put out Perfect Time, it's been like a month and a half now. How have you felt about the reception?
I feel good, bro. Like it's still streaming well, bro. Streaming better than any project that I done ever dropped for sure. Um, but I feel like I'm just at a different point or different place in my life right now than I have ever been dropping music, bro. Just as far as like the just as far as who I am, like, you know what I'm saying, the things I stand on, the things I care about, bro. The people around me. I feel like I'm just at a completely. I'm probably at one of the best points I've been at in my life, and you know that shit reflects in the music. Like, bro, I threw a release party here, bro. The night I dropped my tape, bro, it was probably 100 motherfuckers in here, bro. Like that shit kind of opened my eyes. Like, damn, like you know I got love for everybody in here, but it's like, damn, like I remember days, bro. I couldn't even get 5 niggas to pop out to a show with me, bro. Like I just literally posted some shit the same day, like private release party. It's 100 motherfuckers in here, like you feel me, like, and I'm like, damn, like all right, like shit like that just be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the type of nigga I take everything in stride, bro. But it be like shit moments like that. It be like, all right, no, like I'm doing something right. You feel me? Like let me keep pushing, bro. Let me keep working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. So if it's somebody who never heard any of your music, what's the first song you'll send to them to get them hit?
Mm. Mm. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, bro, it's I got a lot for real. But I honestly I feel like off this new project, can I give you two? Can I give you one with no feature?
You
One
can go ahead.
All right.
But if it's like the scenario is like
It's like
they
one
ain't
song.
never heard
They
of you,
never
so they
heard
gonna
me.
go off the first thing they hear.
Uh,
So whatever you feel like is your best first impression. I know it's
damn,
tough to choose from your own work.
damn, that's hard. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
'Cause I feel like that's how a lot of people do new artists. Like they listen to it,
Yeah,
they listen to that first song, they like it, they listen some more.
yeah. Honestly, bro, I might send them like Hard Place for real, something like that, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I might send them. I would send them something more so on the pain side of things than me popping it because I wanna, like I said, bro. Like, what's gonna separate you? Like, everybody can relate to Hard Place, bro. Like, literally, like when I dropped that, like the reception to that shit was crazy, bro. You feel me? So I feel like it'll probably be something like Hard Place. Or probably that.
I fuck with
But
that.
I got shit like Time Lit, bro. That's so old that's still getting streamed and shit from 2018. So it'd be kind of like hard, bro. But I say hard place though for sure. I say hard place.
I think that'll definitely have people listen to another song after that. Like Hard Place is definitely hard. Um, but shit, bro. Anything you want to leave with the people before we get up out of here? Anything you want to look out for? What you got up next?
Yeah, man. So perfect timing. Deluxe is coming. I'm putting that together right now, bro. I've been in the studio every day for weeks, bro, working, pushing shit out. But yeah, bro, I'm back and I'm better than ever for real this time. You feel me? Y'all gonna get tired of seeing me, man. I'm back, man. Ready to take this shit over for real. And just, bro, for anybody out there that's chasing any type of dream, I just want to tell y'all, bro, like, don't ever let nobody or nothing stop you from that, bro. You the only person that can stop you from getting to where you want to be, for real, bro. Even if, you know what I'm saying, I just took this break from music, but at the same time, if it's something that you passionate about, bro, it's never too late to step into your purpose, bro, and do everything that you got to do to get to where get to wherever you want to be. You feel me? So just keep chasing your dreams, man. That's all.
Man, that's real shit. And y'all heard it here first on the Timeline Podcast. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, listen to all his music in the
Sir.
description.